Hello everybody and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. So we're going to be working on the spawn of the neutral, the non-hostile mob farm. And oh, perfect timing. Alright, so I have a really kind of backwards, I guess, concept for how I'm going to do this. And I'm going to create hostile mob grinders that will supply mob essence to spawn neutral mobs. Usually you use like a chicken farm or a cow farm or something to make mob essence to spawn hostile mobs that you want. So I'm kind of doing this backwards, but we're starting with a test. This is the test. As long as I'm this block and back, I am 24 blocks away from that pillar right there. Off of the staircase that comes up, you can see it looks a little weird. There's 2x2 spawning platforms, and I want to see exactly how far above our Magnum torch down there hostile mobs will spawn when it becomes nighttime. So I set up that little platform. It goes from a little bit below to a little bit above our house over there, which is where we see things spawning normally. And I'm just going to observe. Whoa. Wow, that was a crappy frame rate hit. I don't know what the heck happened there. Anyways, I'm just going to observe and try to figure out what the minimum distance is, because what we want to do is we're going to create boxes down below underneath our island in the bowels of it. Starting at the distance away from this Magnum torch on the surface level to create our hostile mobs, and then we will grind them and get our mob essence that way. So that's the part that's a little bit backwards from what I've seen of most mob grinders. Though I will say so far, having not seen anything spawn, this might take a little bit of time. Come on. I'm far enough away. I know I'm far enough away. Man, every time I look around, frame rate drop. This is going to end up being pretty neat though, as I have enough room to I think, whoa. New. As I have enough room to be able to create this system without it really being visible from the outside eye, I believe. Alright, it is clearly nighttime and nothing spawning. If it would be possible to disable your mob farms for just a moment. Oh, we had one. I believe he spawned at the 3rd level up. Let me write that down. Pencil. 3 from top. Oops. From top, 3. Skeleton. Alright, let's... Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Probably should have made these a little bit bigger. Actually, you know what? Let's... Oh! That looked like a 2 from the top. So we got a spider now. Let's make these a little bit bigger just so they have more options here. And look at the little baby over on my other platform. It does seem to be that this is right here is too low though. I'm just going to extend these towards us. We're going to have to go a little bit further away to make that work. I want to give all of these levels equal opportunity here, so we need to get rid of this row and get rid of this row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. And now there's a creeper over there. That's my platform. Okay, so, you know what, I have angel blocks. I'm just going to, okay, there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to collect a little bit more data throughout the evening, so that's going to take about another 8 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes or so. So we will be back. This is going to be a broken up kind of episode as we go through the parts. Alright guys, so this is a new platform. Let me just clear it off for you so you guys can see what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, so from what I see, they're only spawning on the topmost platform for this particular one. And they were spawning like mad like 2 seconds ago. There we go. I was actually just going to show you guys all the ones that were up on the top area, but as soon as I started recording, they all hopped down to the lower levels and started walking around. But I think that this is a good benchmark. See, there's zombie, spider. I thought one may have spawned on the lower platform, but I'm pretty sure it just fell down there and I didn't notice until it fell. But this, I do believe, gives us our height. There would be other things spawning by now on the other platforms. I am more than enough away. In fact, I'll even back off a bit more. I just need to keep them rendering. Yeah, they only spawn on the upper platform. The upper platform actually here is... Ow. What a jerk. This is 67. This is actually the lowest height we saw them spawn on the other one. So I set this as our high point, and then went down with some very distinctive platforms on the other levels here, just to confirm that they would indeed, if they could spawn. So from 67, looks like the spider's still alive down here. 67 to 34, so that's about 32, 33. So that means we'd have to pretty much put these all the way at the very lowest level to get them to spawn. It really has to be all the way down. But that is good to know. That we now know exactly what our entire lowest level is going to be made out of. Yeah, once again, 2 more up on the top level. Well, okay guys, I'm going to just tear this down and start putting other things into place. We will be right back. Welcome back guys. So using our math, we have figured out that they can pretty much only spawn on the lowest possible platform. And don't worry guys, I'm going to be putting down some more torches. Yeah, we're going to torch everything up down here. Not that it helps that much, but we're only going to be working in this little area here anyways. So this right here actually is the extent of how far out this platform will go if I follow the diagramming program precisely. It's only 10 from each side, but I honestly don't think we need a huge set of these things anyways. The grinder machines do a 5x5 area, so I was just going to like mark that out, center it on the center here. So we got 1, and we'll have 2 off to each side. The machine will go right there, and this is going to be the not so fun part. We need to raise up the sea level right here. So let's just Oops, do that. Alrighty, so we just need 2 on this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess those were still source blocks. As are those. There we go. So this would be one little spawn room. A simple little 5x5. As, actually, we'll need it to be a little bit taller to get Enderman, won't we? I was thinking only 2 tall, but... oh well. Let's raise this roof up one more. Down we go. 3 bubbles left. We're good. And there we go. So I'm just going to work on forming these down here. I'm not actually even sure how many of these I want in here, but in theory I should be able to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, I would think. So there's the 5x5 with a little 1 edge border. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is where this edge would be. It's actually a fairly simple shape at this level. Oh, so we put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have our machine block here. Yeah, we would be able to do, I think a total of 5 down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually not too bad. I think that's a pretty good spawn area. And a pretty good grind area. We could probably even optimize this. There could probably get some in the corner too. I don't think that would be too hard to do. So I'm just going to keep working on this for a little bit, and I'll catch up with you guys once I have a little bit more going, once we start setting up the machinery and such down here. Well guys, I need to do a little rethink. The boxes don't work. I have confirmed that just a giant 10x10 box would. But, I don't know, it lacks a certain amount of flair. I'd have to pretty much take out the bottom of the ocean, which I started doing, and then I just, you know, it just didn't feel right. So I need to reconsider where we'll put those spawning areas. That's set up for my amusement for right now. I'm not going to be leaving that in here. Thinking maybe... See, the problem is they need to be down very, very low. My island is actually not well suited for this. I would have to raise the torch, which is what I actually am considering doing. I'm considering putting the torch up like another 4 blocks or whatever, so I have a little bit more leeway down below. So just working all the options. We'll see what we can come up with. We will see. So... back in a little bit. Or maybe a while. A few seconds for you guys, though. Alright, guys, so decided for now that where this thing goes is not that important. I'm actually kind of thinking, like, hang it over here over the void. Have, like, chains coming down and just, like a cage for the bad guys. Do something neat like that, you know, something that's meant to be seen, something that's out in the open. I can use tesseracts, or I could even wrap the chain around piping or whatever to get the items out of it that I need and get the power to the machines. But for now, this is going to be just a little temp location. I'm going to work on getting together some grinders, another tesseract, or 2, I guess, or 4? We'll see how this goes, but this is just a simple 10x10 block. I've made sure that the other areas are lit. There's still click one or two spots like that. If I get rid of that, yeah. That are over here. I'm not even going to bother lighting up that chain because most of that is at an elevation where they can't spawn because of the Magnum torch. And, you know, I don't think... might have gone a little overboard the first time around when everything was just spawning everywhere. Oh, okay. So, our next task is to make those machines. You guys, oh, look at that. That is going to work out pretty well, I think. You guys have seen me make these sorts of machines numerous times, and this episode is aiming to be a pretty long one. So much so that I might be ending it once we just get that little area set up and have it deposit a chest up here. So I'll be back in just a few moments, going to make some of those, like 4 grinders, at least a tesseract and some piping, if not a couple of tesseracts and a little less amount of piping. So I'll be back. So guys, I have 4 tesseracts and 4 grinders. So this is going to be the pain in the ass side to get. Let's start with that one though. Should be just that spot. Yeah. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I don't have any blocks on me. What the heck am I doing? Okay, I think... Ow. I think that is accurate. Let's get the... Ah! Let's get the grinder in place. And the tesseract set up. There we go, jeez. Let's private this one. Alright, so same thing on this side. Grinder in place. Tesseract. Private. Now we just need to do the other side. And... there. So, we have a slight issue. I think I'm 1 tesseract short, maybe. So I'm going to split these guys up right here. Actually, I think I'm going to do this for both sides now that I think about it. That way... there we go. Eventually I will have these each hooked up to their own, just because it will look a lot cooler. But for now... yeah. There we go. We'll go get some pipes. Nope, that was the wrong key. Alright, so we're going to want power. Oh, no. Damn. They're in the back. I might have to use each of the individual tesseracts. I don't know. Well, I could do some finagling with the pipes, I suppose. Item ducts. I'd rather have impulse ducts wherever they went. Fluid. Redstone, fluid, item. Really not going to need that many fluid ducts. Why do I have so many fluid ducts? Item duct. I know I should have a ton more impulse ducts. I mean, I ripped apart... there we go. It's like I ripped apart my entire system down there. Okay, so all the items are going to come out the back. We have Only one power conduit? Hardened redstone, there we go. Alright. I will be happy once I get a storage system in place. Actually, alright, I'm good on power. Not too shabby at all. So we're going to need to hook these up with items and power. Okay, so let's say we do that. Then we'll get an energy conduit there, there and there. Item duct there. And now the fluid duct. Ow. Whoa ho ho. Okay, so I think that is a setup. Whew, let's give it a number 2. Call it grinder. Set, save, and configuration. This thing is going to receive energy. Receive only. Okay, so receive energy. And it's going to only send and send. Whew. Let's do the same on the other side. Let's get that guy out of there. And we'll put him in the middle here. We will... Did I do items on the other one, or did I do nothing but liquid? That would kind of suck. I'll check that one right before we go away. I don't think power... Yeah, it's either on or off. Item ducts in the back. No. Impulse ducts. Where are my impulse ducts? There we go. Okay, so... These... They need the right direction, but they don't need to be powered. That is what we learned with our sludge factory. And fluid ducts. Might need to do the same sort of thing here. Where we get the out. Whoa! Oh, it wouldn't kill me or anything, but still, nobody likes looking up and seeing creeper in the face. Okay, so let's toggle that and that. And that. This is set to frequency 2. This is also to be set to frequency 2. Let's make this private. Alright, they can see me through that. Good to know. Ow. Set frequency, there it is. Okay. Derps. Alright, so we have 2 goals for this. First one is to hook it up to power. So, here's a tesseract. This is set to private. Configuration is going to be send power only on that frequency. So that should actually be running right now. Let's do the time. No. Somewhere in here I had a lot of golden chests. I may have put them down. There we go. 2 golden chests. This will work well enough for now. So let's do gold chest, gold chest. Our other tesseract. It's already set to private. This is going to receive items only. So receive only in I do believe it is working. Cobblestone. What the... Okay, let's go take a peek down here. I imagine that big ugly group of black there is... Yep, that's the faces. So it won't spawn while I'm near it, but I can at least view in from up here. So it doesn't tick all that fast. I think it will work out well enough. Let's give it a land here. So the mob essence tank, that's something else we are going to have to do. And I think I know exactly what to do with it for now. We'll take one of our drums. Actually, a little bit of a quicker solution. One of these chests. I happen to have a whole bunch of these. So if I were to... There's a 16, there's a 32, there's a 16. That. And then that. I am pretty sure... do that. And then say this can also receive fluid. Does fluid need power? Mode output, mode input. No. Oh, these probably need to be in the top, don't they? Not the side like that. Let's do that. No. Go out. Alright, let's just try adding in a torch. Or a lever. Sands. There we go. Empty. Fluid receive. Sending none. Okay, my guess is that I can't get fluid out of the top. So I get the fluid out of the side there. Okay. This is going to be an interesting test. Ah! Yep, there we go. Mob essence. So let's undo that. Appears that I don't actually have to... Empty, good. Let's get down here real quick. And... Nope. Not the intended reaction. Receive only. Okay, so we didn't configure this one. We will receive energy. We will send fluid. We will send items. Kill them! Kill them now! Alright, so we just need to fix this up. Alright, I think that level is getting lower. It's completely gone out of here, though. I couldn't possibly have actually made enough to fill my storage yet, could I have? But we are at least, we're nearing the definite end of this episode. This is running on a lot longer than I thought, and I only got about a third done of what I wanted to. Damn. This is another case of it doesn't want to do it. Out of the top, maybe? Fluid duct, there we go. So that is 100% filled with mob essence right there. Oh, definitely a top-down thing. I'd really rather use a barrel. A drum. Call them barrels because they look like barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alrighty. So this should do the trick here. If we make one of them and one of those. Oh, 2 of those. 2 caps down the side and some storage. Pink. Mob essencing up. Oh yeah. Well, we have a little bit of an automated mob farm, guys. It's really for the essence, so we can, whoa! It struck the ocean! I didn't know it could strike the ocean. But we'll use that. Oh, I didn't even show you this, guys. I did all this prep work. Ta-da! But this has views of here. But we're not actually going to use that. That was a primary thought. Then I'm like, you know, I don't really want all these stupid little doodads sticking out of my wall. So I'll show you how we're going to deal with this in probably the next episode. This is going to be maybe a 2-parter or a 3-parter, but I think it'll be a fun 3-parter. And I'll be fiddling with other things along the way. Oh man, but this is like knocked us out of Ender Pearls. We got one. I hope some Endermen spawn down there. That would be awesome. I need to dismantle that now. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. A little derpy, a little cut up, but working on a little bit of tech to kind of finish off this area. There's always like 2 sides to every building. There's always the design, and then there's the function, you know, the form and the function. So, worked a little bit on function today. We'll try and smush it into the proper form in the not too far future. So until next time, take it easy guys, and I'll see you then.